Hello everybody. Today is Wednesday, April 26th. It's 3:57 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's just a few minutes before the regular session close. On my left is the time and sales. We can see the E-mini S&P trading at 2283 and a quarter. Quite an interesting day for the auto trader today. We had really spectacular performance in the Japanese yen futures. Before I get to that, first the required disclaimer. As stated, a spectacular performance in the Japanese yen futures. This is trading only two contracts, and it hit its goal of $2,000 with hardly losing trade. We can see our equity curve stair-stepping up with each trade, and we only have one pullback in our equity curve here. We had some trades like this where one of the contracts won and then one was a loss. But the equity curve tells us that we literally took no heat or had no drawdown. So this is pretty incredible that we had this many winners in a row. And if you were to count these up, it would be approximately 9 or 10 winners in a row. So the best part of this is that our daily goal is set at 2,000, our loss limit 25% less, and we had major positive slippage at the end here on this spike here. And if I magnify this and we look at the what happened here is we had a spike in volume, and if you look, there's just this move happened right here in, you can see the timestamp 1348 all the way to here. So we had quite a jump in less than a minute, and that's why we ended up with this positive slippage here of $300, which is $150 per contract. So that's quite a lot of positive slippage. So it just goes to show positive slippage can happen, and it does. This is a pretty shining example. This particular setup is a limit order at the close of the bar, and it is a new time frame trying. I'm starting to use some of the uni ranco bars, which we used early on, and then I gravitated more towards the super ranco bars. But all ranco bars are a derivative of the uni ranco bars in some fashion or another. The uni ranco bar has available to you all of the parameters to adjust, so you can adjust the distance from the open of the bar or the close of the bar, how many ticks the bar needs to move, both from either the open and the close. And then, of course, you set the length of the bar. So all the parameters of a Renko bar are open to you. All Renko bars sold by vendors, including myself, are a derivative of this uni Renko bar in one way or another. Okay, next up is a 500 tick line break chart on the crude oil, and this had quite a spectacular performance. This is only trading two contracts, and we hit our goal and probably had slippage at the end. So on this chart, our goal is 2,000 for the day and a 1,500 loss limit, which is 25% less. And you can see here we're only trading two contracts. It's a limit order at the close of the bar with just a pullback of one tick. So looking at our equity curve, we hardly had any losers. We did have a couple here, but they were relatively small. And so this is quite a nice performance here and shows the validity of using line break charts in your trading. Speaking of line break charts, to support the statement I just made, this is a 2,500 tick line break chart on the E-mini S&P, and we're looking at a very well placed entry and exit on the line break bars. It just doesn't get much better than this. We did 1,050 on this chart. I believe the goal on this is 1,000, so we had 1 point of positive slippage at the end here, and this probably could have done a little more had we had a higher goal, but that's okay. This one is only trading uh, 3 contracts, and we're trailing our stop pretty tight based on the volatility stop, the hash marks here, at beginning at 12 ticks. So quite a nice looking line break chart, and again showing the trades. The line break algorithm that we use in our Autotrader is unique to us. I don't think anyone else has it. Okay, once again, line break delivering some profits here on a 987 tick line break chart. We've seen this chart quite a bit. This one was much more active as it's a smaller size and it's going to show more swings. So we had more trades. We took a drawdown here of about $700, but we recovered from that probably pretty well, going pretty much straight up from the low of the drawdown. So we had an equity high, it looks like, of 1100 or so, and then we gave some back to end up at 450. Okay, next up is the 30-year Treasury bond on the 377 tick line break chart. This is trading 2 contracts, and we had a mixed bag of trades here. Drew down quite a bit, actually, $900 or so. But once again, the auto trader is capable of recovering from these kind of drawdowns. That's why it's really important to set your daily limits and uh, and give it a chance. It's either going to hit your daily goal loss limit or your daily goal, and many times it may come close to getting stopped out and then recover as it did here. That's all for today's video. If you'd like to find out more, please visit our website at bluewavetrading.com or send us an email to systems@bluewavetrading.com. Thanks for watching today.